Hi everybody. Since I came back to our stick and bricks, I have been working for the United States Postal Service, and I just wanted to, talk about it a little bit. I really enjoy it. I'm a rural carrier, and before I did work for the post office, and I was a city carrier. And I don't know, the difference is in its name. The city carriers, they don't always have to be in a huge city, but it's the type of route that they have. City is a lot more walking routes, and they go on people's porches and they put it in their mailboxes. And rural carrier is more like, yes, stick it out the window most of the time, even though we do a lot of parcel delivery with Amazon. In fact, we seem to do a lot of Amazon right now, and I had a customer tell me the other day, he said he saw us delivering packages on Sunday, and he said, "Wow, you guys are delivering on Sunday?" I'm like, "Yeah, the Postal Service delivers Amazon packages on Sunday." And he said, "Wow, they're really saving you." And I said, "Well, I really wouldn't mind if they canceled the contract, if Amazon canceled the contract. We're giving them a really good deal, and it's just it's almost more than the carriers can handle. It's like we're doing our normal postal job, plus we're doing the job of like a FedEx or some parcel delivery service." And I told him, I said, "Well, I said, our first postmaster was Benjamin Franklin. I think we'll be okay. I mean, how long has Amazon been in business? Like 10 minutes, in comparison." And I said, "You know what the next big thing was after they started the post office? They signed the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, we started in 1775. So I don't think we're going anywhere soon." I think what a lot of people don't get, especially people who are business minded, is this is not per se a business, even though a lot of people talk about how we don't operate in the black, which we do. I mean, the reason they say that is because we pay out our retirement. As soon as you basically get hired, we're paying out your retirement. And most companies don't do that. But we are a service. We are the best postal service. I mean, and in my humble opinion, in the world. Like we will deliver a letter from you anywhere in America to anywhere else in America, and it costs you about 50 cents. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. But what I wanted to go over is, since a lot of people are getting Amazon packages, I want to talk about how you can facilitate your ability to get Amazon packages. So there's a big thing that everyone should know. And for some reason, I run a lot of different routes. I'm what's called an RCA, which is a rural carrier assistant. Takes a while as a rural carrier to become what's called regular, which means you run the same route all the time. And so, on the routes that I run, there are a large percentage of people who don't have addresses on their box or on their house. And they seem to be the ones who are ordering the Amazon. And sometimes there's four mailboxes at the end of a little driveway, and then up the driveway is four houses. And you have no idea which house is which or which number goes with which house. And then those are still the same people that will call into the post office and go, "Oh, my package was delivered to the wrong house on my lane." If you want your packages, I'm sure that you do. You order it, you pay your money for it. There is something that you can do. Three things, and they all have to do with your address. So put your address on your house, somewhere on your house. Put your address on both sides of your mailbox. Because when you're delivering Amazons on Sunday, it's not like a letter carrier where you're always going to pull up and the mailbox will be on your right hand side because you're delivering mail. A lot of times you're coming from the other way. And if you just have your number on the side that the mailman normally approaches, a lot of times we don't see that. And especially if you live in the country, sometimes there's a disparity between numbers. So 1353 is on the left, and you figure the next one's going to be 1355 and 1357, and it's going to be odd numbers. But I guess because there's other lots that could potentially be sold in between the number and the next number, they may skip a number or two numbers. And so your number on both sides of your box. So on your house, both sides of your box, and at the end of your driveway. So if you do those simple three things, then you're probably going to get your package pretty well. And to tell you the truth, here where I live, I order a lot of Amazon, and I've worked for Amazon peak season during my camping days. And I like Amazon. I think it gives us a lot of choices, and helps us shop to get the best deals that we can get. And we're all about trying to make sure that we're getting our best deals and not spending more than we should spend. But I think that the Amazon shoppers should know that this is, I mean, that's the way that we should get. I think I messed that all up. I lost my train of thought entirely. But just put your number on your house, your mailbox, and the end of your driveway. And if you could, like if you have a really long driveway and and you know a package is coming, try to make sure that you leave a space for the mailman to turn around. I can't tell you how many times. So in the Postal Service, one of the things that they train us when we use the truck, and the truck is called an LLV, which is long life vehicle. And the ones that we got, I have been told, and I may be wrong, but I have been told they're 1984 to 86 Chevy S10 chassis with a narrow front wheelbase, and then that box sort of put on top of it. And these things right now are driven 7 days a week, and they have been for 30 years. And they're great. I mean, they're fantastic with the turning and things, but we need a place to turn around if we bring your package. So if you could sort of think ahead and make sure that the mailman has a place to turn around, because I can't tell you how many times I've literally just been backing up. But what I was saying is, in LLV training, they tell us don't back up. You know, you should never back up if you can avoid it. And sometimes on those long country lanes, I mean, I'm backing for, an eighth of a mile or whatever backwards down a lane. And so, just kind of think about that. If you order a package, put your dog up, put your dog away. Because if I see a dog in your yard, I'm not going to leave you a package. I'm just going to write dog on there. I'm going to scan it and just take it back to the post office. You're not getting your package. So put your dog away, because, it sounds crazy. Like, I mean, poodle. If there's a poodle in the yard, if there's a Shih Tzu in the yard, I'm probably not going to give you your package, because, I mean, I just don't want to take that chance. I mean, it's not going to hurt me. It's not going to kill me, the little tiny dog. But if it bites me and it draws blood, that's a huge mess for me. I mean, I've got to report that, and it becomes just an incredible thing that I don't want to go through. And on the other hand, if it's a large dog, we had a carrier a week and a half ago that was viciously attacked by I wanted to say it was a German Shepherd, and this dog took a bite out of her backside, and she wouldn't stop bleeding, and she had to have stitches, and it was just a mess. And so, and a lot of people don't think, that dog wasn't out. That dog wasn't out in the yard. So they did the appropriate thing. They had their dog put away. But as soon as they saw their package, like, oh, Amazon, Amazon, they come to the front door and they open the front door. The dog just shoots by them and attacks her with the owner standing there. So make sure that you have your dog managed. Don't rush to the door and open the front door with your dog in there. Generally, what I do and what I did in the past is I will come to your porch, and just to let you know your package is there, I lay it on the front porch. I give you a little tap, like, and then, let you know that the package is there. But I have been so many times, the owner has come to the door and opened the door and then let the dog out. And I mean, I haven't been attacked by the dog, but it's just not using any forethought that your dog is going to go. And to tell you the truth, if a dog comes after me, then I carry a pepper spray, but I will use any means necessary to make sure that I do not get attacked by that dog. I do not have the heart to hurt a dog. But it's not the dog that I would be, I'd be defending myself, and I want to make sure that the owners, I mean, it's more about the owners than it is the dog. I mean, the dog is just doing what it should be doing. It's protecting its property, it's protecting its home, and it's protecting its owners. And so just make sure your dog's put away. Another thing is a great investment that will make your letter carrier and parcel delivery person so happy. I mean, just the postal service, because the other parcel delivery services cannot use the mailbox, is a big mailbox. Like in the country, we have them ranging anywhere from like the normal mailbox, which is just, I mean, it's not enough for a parcel. A lot of times they get the little bags or whatever. They may be able to go in there. But the ones that I love are like this. They're like these huge mailboxes. You can put almost, I mean, a majority of the parcels that you get from Amazon, you can put in there. The most horrible ones, and I don't know why people get this, they're terrible. They have a little door, like it's a huge box. The box is like this big, but on the front there's like a little door that sort of folds down, and then you got to slide your mail in there, and this thing is rocking, and I'm trying to drive and shove mail, and it usually gets caught and it's sticking out, and I got to stop the LOV and put it in gear and take both hands and open the thing and slide it in and wiggle it around until the mail drops in. And to tell you the truth, we hate those mailboxes. Like, we really hate those mailboxes. And I have several on my route, and I just detest them. And so don't get those mailboxes. Those mailboxes are horrible. And the ones that lock are just, in the service, in the postal service, especially where I'm at rural, I have never heard of anybody on any of my routes getting their mail stolen, so, all right, well, I've got Walden here in the background, so I'm just going to stop for, because he's, come up and say hello, boy.
Hello.
So, tell him about your day. What did you do today? Come over here. Right here. So, do you have school tomorrow? What is today? Today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Do you have school tomorrow?
No.
Why?
Because.
Do you know why?
No.
It's Easter weekend.
Yeah, it's almost Easter.
What are you going to do on Easter?
I'm going to eat a lot of chocolate.
All right, well, guys, I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about how to get your Amazon packages and get them really well. Like, it's not going to be a big issue. But I want to talk to you guys more about the Postal Service, because right now that is my job, and it's taking up quite a chunk of my life. And so there's a few things that I just kind of want to go over with you guys. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching our new video. Check out our old videos, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Share this on social media. We appreciate it. From your family, Madagazi, the Browns.